Hello there, Computer Science 7. I just wanted to give you a little bit of feedback about our last lesson that had to do with variables. It looked like it was a little bit difficult, and this is with the coding language called JavaScript. So as BrainPop told you, variables let us store information that we'll need to reuse in our code. So in the movie, they were trying to figure out who wanted what kind of snack. So they created a variable called snack. So the first step in creating variables is to declare or create the variable. So the format would be VAR, which stands for variable, and a space, and then the name of the variable. And in this case, they named it snack. And then at the end of that, you need a semicolon. And the semicolon lets us know that it's the end of our statement. The name of the variable should describe what the variable is. So in this case, it was snacks. So on the worksheet that was assigned to you, you were asked to look at this thank you card that is here on the screen now and analyze it and answer the following questions. Now the first question was, which terms should be represented by variables? And it says they want to do this so that they can use these cards for any occasion. So it doesn't have to be a thank you card in the future. So what are the things in this card that could change? So the first thing you should have thought of was the name, Cassie. Also the occasion. This time it was the 8th grade graduation with me. So thank you so much for celebrating, and then you might want to change that sometime. So that would be one good place to include a variable. And the last thing would be the chemistry set. So you might want to program these thank you cards so that you could use them in the future. So I wanted to thank you for the wonderful, and then whatever it is. In the future, it might be something different than a chemistry set. So again, the three terms in this case that should be represented by variables are Cassie, the name, the occasion, the 8th grade graduation, and what the gift was. And the second step you need to do is to assign the variable a specific value. So in the film, their variable, which they named snack, what were the snacks? They were apples, carrots, and string cheese. And the way that you format that, snack, which is the variable name, equals, and then you tell it what the snacks are going to be. And you have to put quotation marks around it. And again, the semicolon means it's an end. The quotation marks tell Java that the value is a string. And a string just means text that we want to display somewhere else later. So later, when we are trying to figure out what snack each person wants, these are the possible answers. So the first time we assign a value to a variable, that's called initializing. We can declare and initialize our variable all at once. So the next question we had is, how would you initialize these variables in JavaScript? So for Cassie, the format is variable name equals Cassie. So we're declaring what the variable is. Variable event is what the event is, 8th grade graduation with me. And then variable gift is chemistry set. And remember, we do have to have the quotation marks around each one. So I hope this information was helpful with variables. Also, you are going to do another video for this week. This time we're going to learn about functions. It does mention variables in there. So while you're watching the movie about functions, it might be helpful for you to jot down a few notes so then when you go to the questions you can remember, because I know it's new information that's you haven't heard before, so you might not remember it just watching the movie through one time. So it may be helpful to take notes. Also, you might need to watch the film more than once. That's allowed. All right, I hope everyone has a wonderful week.